Alright, everyone. I am playing a little catch up on reviews because I've been listening to a lot of albums that are brand new to me, so I've had to give a lot of attention to albums that I'm not just going back and giving a quick re listen to. Um, but that being said, if you're one of my regular viewers and you saw the Evanescence review, that would be one of the few that I was able to go back and give a quick listen to and do the review on, and I did that with Elixir as well. Everything else I've been covering lately are either literally brand new albums or, I've personally never listened to them before they were coming out of Tracy's catalog. And the other reason I mentioned Evanescence is I did a lot of talking in that video about how I feel about female vocalists and how I feel about vocalists that sing pretty just to sound pretty, or like with Evanescence and Amy Lee in particular, that the album Fallen, it is just the most depressing album, and her range is melancholy to suicidally depressed. Like that's the range of vocal passion in that album. I mention this because I'm now looking at Epica today. Okay, now the vocalist from Epica, whose name I have not bothered to check yet, which I will pull out the book and I will do, is the opposite of Amy Lee. She still does the singing pretty part. This is power metal, so it's still operatic. It's still singing pretty. It's still very, but she's got a little more passion, a little more inflection. Like you can tell. I don't want to say you can hear happiness in there, but you can hear a little bit more joy, a little bit more. Like you can hear a little emotion in there, and not just, oh my god, I'm gonna slit my wrist like the Fallen album does. Sorry guys, I really just, that album is so damn depressing. Alright, let's see. Simone is her name. It doesn't really. Oh, why do they do this to me? Like they put all the, there we go. Simone Simons is lead vocals. Okay, so I know nothing about her, not a thing. All I know is based on the picture on the back here, and based on the picture on the back here, whatever. Same with the rest of the band. I mean, that's so cliche metal right there, power metal, whatever you want to call it. Hey, look at you, seeing my pretty reflection in there today. Okay, so anyways, this is a decent album. This is power metal to the orchestrated extreme, though, as there is actual a lot of orchestrated parts in here. I don't mind orchestrated metal. I think it's really cool. I think it's really nice. I think it adds a lot of dimension and flavor to it. And not just like Metallica's S&M and stuff like that. Like when they do it with stuff like this, I think it's really good. It's going to be a while before you guys hear me do a Cradle of Filth album review. Honestly, it's going to be a while. And the reason why is I fucking hate Danny Filth's voice. Absolutely fucking loathe Danny Filth's voice and that style of singing. I will take Evanescence over that style of singing. I'll take Amy Lee over that style of singing. Okay, that's how much I detest that style of singing. But the music is phenomenal. Oh my god, Danny Filth is a genius when it comes to musical writing. Just can't stand his voice. A lot of respect for Danny Filth, though. Just hate the damn singing voice. Those are noises I make when I sleep. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, folks. I know he does not sound like that. I know. Anyways. So, I really enjoy listening to this album when the album is running, okay? Oh, I should mention, this is the Solace system. All right, so I'm looking at Epica's The Solace system. Now, she has a beautiful voice, But it's the same complaint I usually have about female doing vocals, is the having the high pitch, having to hit all these perfect little notes, sing everything blah, blah, yeah, pretty and perfect and blah 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 blah. I like my vocals a little bit dirtier when it comes to women, okay? Just a little bit. But unlike some of them, this chick, and when I say chick, I'm just being a dude talking about dudes and chicks, okay? All right. So, no denigration there. She got pipes. She got pipes. They're very nice, and she emotes. I like that she emotes. That's important. The problem with this album is it sounds like your typical kind of power metal album. You know, like there's nothing really popping on it, nothing really standing out on it. It's a great narrative the whole way through, and okay, so let's go into this here. The Solace system, it's a great opener. It gets the album flowing nicely. It really does. But and it sets the mood. But once you've listened to that song, you know what you're in for the rest of the album, pretty much. You got Fight Your Demons, which it's not popping. It's not standing out for me. Architect of Light isn't bad. It's interesting tune, a little bit different, a little bit cliche. A little bit different for here, a little bit cliche. I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't really pop, but it's an okay tune. Wheel of Destiny, I don't know why that one sticks out so much for me. It's not a great tune. It's not a major pop out tune. It's not anything catchy about it, but there's something about the song that every time it comes on, I know it's there. It's a really strong, decent entry on this album. Then you got Immortal Melancholy, which, once again, takes me in that range where I just don't want to hear you singing them. Whining is what it boils down to me, okay? And then we get into Decoded Poetry. Decoded Poetry, that's something different. That is a great way to end this album. Musically, I really, really like that song. I really do. It really kind of pops and really finishes the album. So I know this is going to be really quick, but it is really just a quick album. There's only 6 songs on it. Songs range from, the shortest one is Immortal Melancholy at 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Longest one is Decoded Poetry at 6 minutes 26 seconds. Decoded Poetry at 6 minutes 26 seconds actually feels like multiple songs. So it's really cool the way that one works. I really like that one. I don't think there's nothing on this album I would ever pull off to put on a mixtape. There's nothing on this album I would ever listen to on its own. This is an album where you put the album on, you listen to the album, you enjoy the album, you put the album away. That is the best way I know how to describe this album. Now, if I do get a lot of people that I've been picking up that watch this for female vocalists, depending on my, choices, references, stuff like that, because I do like to push female vocalists. And female musicians in general, I don't think enough of them get the respect that they deserve. And I'll be honest with you, you'll often hear how I lost stuff in the divorce, okay? If you're one of my viewers of Confessions of a Domestic Engineer, you'll know one of the things I lost in the divorce was my bassist, which was my now ex-wife. And she was a great bassist. She underrated herself even as a bassist. She was really good. She had some great potential, some great skill. She also had a cool set of pipes on her too. I mean, not this, she would sing stuff like this. This is the type of album she would absolutely love because she could sing it. It's the type she would want to sing. Whereas, the cool, dirty, messy stuff like, Hailstorm, she would shy away from. And, it's not dirty and messy because Liz Hale's got a great set of pipes. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at here is I dig female musicians. And if you are looking for a female vocalist, guys, This one's a good one. This one's really good. If my daughter's watching this episode, if you haven't checked out Epica yet, you'll like them. Very much in the vein of Nightwish. If you like Nightwish, Epica is a great next over. Really is. If you like Evanescence, this is better. This is so much better. So much better than Evanescence. Not as catchy, though. Not as catchy, I'll be honest. Not as commercially, not as catchy. More talented. Way more talented. All right, anyways. So yeah, it's Epica, the Solace System. I do have another Epica album coming. I have to finish listening to it. I was hoping to do them as a back-to-back. But I am so far behind on doing reviews right now. It's unreal. So I don't know if I'm going to get to it right away. It might be a few reviews down the way as I do some mass catch-up. Anyways, everyone, comment section. Let me know what you think. That's what it's there for. And the like button, subscribe button, those are helpful. Otherwise, peace, love, take care.